you done?
Wow.
Unsure. I never thought I'd see him again.
How much more of your past are you not telling me about?
My past is past. I concealed nothing from you. I simply left out the details that were not pertinent to our cause. But it seems you are interested in them.
You literally founded Baldur's Gate. Of course I'm interested.
Such sentimentality. Very well. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansor who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
So you killed him?
Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept, a mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
Is being an illithid really worth the loss of a friend?
Put simply, yes. And being alive even more so. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
I'm thinking he's not actually
Can't slow down.
being immune from the Elder Brain because, or only because, of, what's his name?
At your side.
Of, Orpheus. I think it's something else, because there's a lot of things going on here. Will.
Ansur is dead. There will be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the Great Worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the Worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became. You are more powerful than you understand. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city.
Well, it would have been nice to have a dragon on our side.
Perhaps. But we will still smite the Brain, and still be hailed as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title, and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Will Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
The people are fickle. Do you suppose they'll invite a veritable devil to be Grand Duke?
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. Devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim.
That's true. Also, Lae'zel, you're the veritable devil here. But I do fear your lust for power could get the better of you. You are a hero, not a politician. And also other problems, but that's true.
You're right. I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
That's very nice. Hail the Blade of Avernus.
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
He wants to talk again. The Blade of Frontiers is complete. The Blade of Avernus is our new quest.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
It sounds heavenly.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Blade. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties. Just the once.
Bro, we're in the city. We don't need to cook. This is also Jaheira can do the big soup. It's totally fine. What are your plans as the Blade once the Brain is defeated?
I scout both the Hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Will takes a sharp breath. He's keeping something from you.
Will? Is there something you're keeping from me?
Yes, there is. I will be hunting Mazora. I won't let her claim one more soul, slay one more victim. I'm going to make my way to the Hells and tear the horns right off her damned head.
That's not very nice, Will. Although I suppose that's okay to do. Are you sure, though? Are you sure you're ready? Once we deal with the Brain, Mazora will take your powers.
Father trained me in the sword and the bow. They'll have to sustain me.
Well, you know what? You need to destroy her. She doesn't deserve any better.
Damn right. I'll cut her to ribbons before she can so much as groan Zariel's name.
I could have convinced him not to do that. I think he's gonna get himself killed. That has happened to him a few times in this quest. Let's talk about other things.
Sure.
I'm not sure if there are other things to talk about. Yeah, there are not. Ooh. Oh, there are more things to talk about. Will.
I failed. The heart of the gate is dead.
Oh, yeah.
We need to see my father. He should know what happened with Ansel.
Oh, right. We should tell him what happened with Answer. Not ask him what happened. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. We should see your father. Wow, that was a really tricky combat, but mostly because of the ice. I think I would have had the same chance in my first attempt. Well, maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't have been as easy, but because I also got robbed at the end with a potion throws and all that. Speaking of which, I need to put them here. We got robbed with the potion throws, so there's a steam cloud back there. So it's you know, it's normal. There's things for us to see. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's see what this dragon has for us. Ooh. a +3 greatsword called Balduran's Giant Slayer. On a hit, double the damage from your strength modifier. All right. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan creatures. And it also grants you giant form, which you can grow to a fearsome size. This is going for Cadillac immediately. Your weapons deal an additional 1d6 damage, and you gain, when you're in this size, and you gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. That's just normal in large. The other one. The hit points, I don't know that enlarge actually gives you hit points. It's once per short rest. Holy crap, that's incredible. That is incredible. And Dear Answear. It's always pronounced weirdly. It is very pronounced very weirdly. Yeah, this is not for Lae'zel. This is for Karlach. What do we have over here? Dear Answear, a plain unadorned note. Dear Answear, I have said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's all right. I'm fine, more than fine. I'm better than I've ever been. So why torture yourself like this? Of course, I know why. Remember Yal Tengri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side, not for a moment, even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me, through my eyes. You wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is, the privilege was mine. You are the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Answear. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Answear. Fly, and know that even if I'm not beside you, I will always have been your Balduran. And that recontextualizes a little bit, quite a lot actually, why Balduran didn't want us to come down here. That goes in there. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen with him.
Time to press ahead.
You know, if he's gonna mention things regarding this, or if he's gonna be too preoccupied with us potentially killing him.
What's in here?
I mean, the problem isn't us killing him. I don't necessarily want to kill him myself. It's just that Orpheus will want to kill him, and I have decided to follow Orpheus. Or, yeah. The Helm of Balduran. And this is not a crystal, actual. Okay, is there any traps here? No. It's just the Helm of Balduran.
The Helm of Balduran.
The worm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
We're getting all the nice things and inspiration, much needed inspiration. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn, which means we can heal for free. Right here, we're healing for free now. You have a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws. You cannot be stunned. And the attackers can't land critical hits. Now, oh, are we actually not healing? Oh, that's interesting. That's very curious. Huh. Yeah, that is very curious because it means... Yeah, it's a different logic from Karlach's robe. Either way, yeah, that is an amazing helmet. I think I probably want to give it... I mean, it's for armor class, really. It's for a tank, basically. It could be for Jaheira. Jaheira's not really a tank, but yeah, it's for a tank, for somebody who needs a lot of armor class. So we probably can bring it up to 27 now, having somebody with armor class of 27. Let's look around a little bit more before we go into there. Yeah, there's not much. Ooh, Galadel was healed. What? Huh. I don't know. Either way, yeah, there's not much down here. I don't know where that goes, but we're gonna find out. It's not a passage. Double iron doors. But it's not. It's a new location. It's a new location called Double Iron Doors. Oh. Where are we? Oh, we're at the start. Remember I said the lights were out and it turns out they're not? Yep. Yeah. Oh my god. There's a shortcut. All right. That's just a skeleton. I didn't see that skeleton on the way down. We also never found the adventurers. I'm not sure what happened to them. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe I'm supposed to glean something from those texts. But either way, this is closed. It's the same. It's the same. All right, let's get out of prison and let's go to camp because we can't go from here. I think we could have gone. Did we have access to camp at all down there? I don't think we could. We did. Man, that was a great adventure. Great adventure. We don't have access to camp from here either. But we should. Do we? This is... You can't... You have a teleporter here, but you can't use it. Yeah, I was gonna say, is the game programmed to allow us to teleport when we click there? Or is that just a shortcut to pressing M on the keyboard? And it turns out it is just a shortcut to pressing M on the keyboard. Which is fair enough. Let's get out of here. We don't need to finish the job that we started. Oh, we actually, yeah, we have access to it here. Fantastic. We just go to camp.
These boots have seen
Does
everything.
anybody want to talk? Well, Mizora is still here, which is surprising considering everything. But let's just do the rounds. Astarion.
I have a lot on my mind.
So, the Blade of Frontiers is dead. Long live the Blade of Avernus. I just hope he stays focused on battling infernal forces. The undead have it hard enough already.
They do.
Do you feel that? The hells themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Will threatens to be. The Blade of Avernus, forged by a cambion, wetted on a dragon's hide. Those devils won't know what's coming for them.
Very well said, Gale. Very well said.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Will to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the hells.
She can think of a better woman. Nah, she probably can't actually, because of she doesn't want to go back down there. So, yeah. Lae'zel.
Will shall force all devil kind to tremble before him. The hells have much to fear.
Did you just say devilkind? What was that? She mispronounces some words. Volo, you don't say anything. Mizora may say something.
The Blade of Avernus. How marvelous. It rolls right off the tongue. Tell me, little bug, who should Will's first target be?
Oh. The Elder Brain is first on the list. Everything else will need to wait.
Yes. To kill the Absolute, to free the infected, to end the illithid grand design. Could there be a more heroic journey? But what about the next battle? And the next? How mighty will the stalwart blade be without warlock powers to help him? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no more, so is my aid. Well, perhaps I might pay a visit once he's settled. Offer some advice. A bit of infernal altruism, if you will. Ah, the thrill of the unknown. I can't wait to see how this epic plays out.
Is she is she messing with me? She's not for real though, is she? Nah, she's not. She just wants him back in her grasps. Right? That must be it. Anyway, Volo.
Whatever happens next.
Yep, I told you Volo didn't say anything. I told you. Minsk.
A noble chant, is it not? Hail Will, Blade of Avernus! Well, yes, Boo, the horseless chariots of Avernus are impressive too. But that would be no kind of name, would it?
The horseless would you want to call him a horseless chariot? That's... I don't know what that is all about. Also, I clicked leave twice. That happened.
The Blade of Avernus. I suppose hell is just another frontier.
That's fair enough.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
You heard Jaheira say that and now you're saying it.
To camp. Father should know of Ansur's fate.
Yes, we are there, in fact. What he means is to Father. Hi, Father.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you about my battle with Answer.
I failed, Father. The worm is fallen.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the Great Ansur. You are stronger than even the Great Worm. You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through. You, not Ansur, are the savior we need. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke? I look the part of a fiend.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
Well, I don't know. I trust you, Will. Follow your heart, wherever it leads. We did talk about this before, but, you do your thing.
Will?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast. To slay the men and monsters that hunt the helpless. It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of upper city estates. There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail! The Blade of Avernus!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm taking him with me on the last battle, but the problem is I think everybody is coming with me in the last battle. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen.
The devil's stench lingers, but Will is yet a champion of the people. I had hoped he'd join me on the council, but he is his own man. I couldn't be prouder.
Oh yeah, speaking of champion of the people, Balduran is still with us. He's the mind flayer that protects our minds from the Absolute. So there's that.
Gods, can it be? The man who raised the city's walls became an Illithid.
You both know you owe your lives to me. I am not fallen. I am risen.
We must make this a secret we carry beyond the grave. No name is more sacred to the city than Balduran's. Not even mine. When people think his name or see his likeness, they must imagine a hero, not a horror.
How misguided you are.
No, he likes it. It's fine. He likes being an Illithid. How misguided you are, he says, though. Does he think that people would like to know of that? Is that what he's saying? Because that's what Duke Ravengard was saying. The dialogue went, oh, hey, he's an Illithid. Duke goes, what? That's horrible. He has fallen. And the Illithid goes, no, I am risen. And after that, Duke Ravengard says, we can't tell the people. They will hate it. And then Balduran says, you are misguided. Which, the order of events here matters. He's saying that people would like to know that his... Oh, I'm gonna tell the people. I'm absolutely gonna tell the people. If I can. I may not be able to. Either way, that's that. We are fully healed? What? When did that happen? When did the fully healing happen? Oh boy. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter because we need to rest anyway. We also need to switch our team, but yeah, let's go to sleep. Just good old snoring. And yeah, nobody wants to talk to me. Now, missions. We still have Dribbles the Clown. I have no idea where the body parts are, but we still need to go to the Undercity, so I think that's gonna be fine, because that's where we're going next, I'm pretty sure. I can return the Rakath's gold. I probably won't, because why would I? Gather my allies. Yeah, that's definitely something. Get Gortash's Netherstone. Yeah, that's Halcyon as well. Halcyon hasn't been here the whole time. Yeah, that's what we're doing, is we're gonna get Halcyon. Let's see, companions. Our fiery friend. That is to kill Gortash. Lae'zel is to, I think, finish the game. Then also finish the game for Gale. So I think we're good. I think we did all the quests. Huh. Awesome. Okay. So, let's rescue Halcyon. I wanted to do this at the beginning, and I went through the whole act without him. It's the worst thing. So we are giving up... we're probably giving up Will and bringing Gale in. Yeah, let's do that. Will, goodbye.
Are you sure?
And say hello to Gale.
Lead on.
100,000 experience that he just got. I am not sure. Okay, he got that. It was maximum level already. Anyway, let's just equip him. Okay, that's Gale. That's mostly the same old Gale, except for the woe staff that he's now going to use instead of the weave thing that he was wearing before. And an amulet here. Forgot about that. Which is the amulet of the devout, because that thing is unbelievably good. Now, you may notice that Jaheira is not wearing her armor. That's because we're saying goodbye to her.
Later, then.
And we're saying hello to Karlach.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. And she gets a bunch of experience. Now, let's get her equipped. And there it is. I gave her the Amulet of Greater Health because that contributes to her armor class. And also, I will have this shield over there because that will be Lae'zel's backup because she can... Oh, this is not a versatile weapon. Okay, it won't be Lae'zel's backup, but yeah, basically she's back to her old self, except for Balduran's Giant Slayer. Let's see how that works, because we're gonna have Giant Karlach now, so that's pretty good. Let's get out of camp. And we're out here. Look at that staff. Let's buy a newspaper. Do these guys move around?
Do you want a paper?
They don't. They don't move around.
Thank you.
Yes. And that's the issue 105. Luskan lap dance 2 for 1 with ostrich plumes. Sharess's caress deal. Then Chef Rovere gives kitchen pest control advice. Oh, they finally actually pulled off through that. Because we read about it before, I think. About if you want... I think we read it in the letter. Do your bit how to fight the absolute threat at home. Oh, yeah. Anyway. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, what are we doing? Well, we're going to the sewers. It's not necessarily the most prestigious kind of thing to do. We're taking our torch out as well. But we're going here, actually. To the Undercity ruins.